Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is showtime. The excitement is palpable. No, I can palp it. Here we are. Lone Star Wolf. Let's cash in our freebies, shall we? I haven't done anything today, Mike. I still have an empty skill slot. Yes, I know. Stop telling me that. I know. Pardon me if I'm making little loud slurpy noises as I'm enjoying the last of my dessert, a chocolate lollipop from Seas. That way, then. Not that way. This way. I think I figured out why I didn't get any loot last night when I tried the League mechanic. Evidently, you have to click on the little cylinders on the outside. I didn't tell me that anywhere. So I don't really blame myself. I don't hold myself guilty for this. They just keep coming. Fair number of purple items starting to drop. Yay! Drop anything good? Probably not, but we'll pick it up anyway. Click through the bad dialogue. I did not play any more of this last night. I was playing some more PoE 2 and finally died. Killed the boss, didn't realize he'd inflicted corrupted blood on me, and then so I died to a boss who was already dead. Not a fan. But level 71 is the furthest I've gotten in PoE 2 without dying, so that build, pretty good. Not gonna knock the build. I'll be a little blabbier once I finish enjoying the last bit of my lollipop. We have a couple of level ups. It's a wand. We're currently using a staff, so if we can get a second wand that's good. Let's see. Not quite as good damage, but significantly better for survival, so we will go with that. It's better for damage and survival. A little surprising. But we'll choose to believe what it's telling us. The level 27 zone? It is. So I think there is another... another treasure trove room in here. And this is the one we will do continually until we get 2 of the wands. They are basically in-game. I had no burritos today. My breakfast / lunch was the usual toasted bagel with what amounted to a smear of very nice sweet and spicy garlic hummus. And then dinner was bean soup, bean and ham soup. Sadly, no burritos were had. Although, big burritos like that were invented in San Francisco. Those are called mission burritos, and they were invented in lovely and scenic San Francisco. New talent node. Let's see if we can see where we were. Well, third one there, I think, is a pretty safe bet. Hey, Warp. We have a treasure chest, and it has Paladin's hands. They're soft. We have a red plague, one of the bosses, or one of the mobs for the new League mechanic. I tell you, when they do that breathe, that's just bad. As someone who has bad breath, I've never killed anyone with it. I'm aware of. Get everyone? Not quite yet. I think we got everyone taken care of. We're back on looking at our wandage. Okay, that is an improvement in every way. Over the left-hand ring. That is a damage improvement over the right-hand wand. That is an improvement over either of them, but more of an improvement over the right-hand wand. Ooh, twin purples. So sexy. Not really. So we're coming up to the treasure trove where this wand is better than the left-hand wand. We will now recycle everything but the unique. Pardon me. Oh. We jump off the edge? I think we jump off the edge here. We do.
That's the lost city.
That's the lost city. How can it be? How could you lose a city if we're pointing at it? It's not lost. It's right there. The imprecision of these kids today, I tell you. That took me right back to where I was. Let's not go that way. Let's go another way. Alright, that thing has a protective dome, so you have to get close enough to damage it, or it takes no damage. I'm not sure if you have to be inside of the dome. You have to get inside the dome to do the damage. Oh, sorry, these are those are the good guys. I don't think I actually hit them. It's fair, but... People who do not seem to appreciate the effort I'm putting in. Kill them. Whoops, that's really not good. We would like more of them to die, please. Also, I got some of my healing potions really underwhelming. Why is that thing buried in the freaking floor? I would like to complain. But to whom would I complain? I do not know. There's the treasure trove we've been waiting for. Scatter around some nice death and destruction. And then we'll go in. Alright, this is the one we need to run. Common drops. We need 2 of these common drops. The wands. That was too hot for me to sip that much. Ow. Maybe the last blue item I'll wear. It's new and improved. Gotta get in behind this guy so he doesn't shoot you. Node. I need to check. Hold on just a moment. That's not it. That's it. Am I going the wrong way now? I think we just finished up that, so it should be horizontal across. Yes, more deterioration damage. And if anyone knows about deterioration, I will restate for those who may not have heard. Respecs are free until level 90 in this game, so you can play around with respect if you like. Then treasure trove levels are generally XP bonanzas. Waiting for us in there. Now we're just gonna have to murder him. A lot. We got the scepter. We need one of. We need two of. So that is a good start. Identify it. You'll note a lot of extra damage. Equip. Anything else? Probably not. That's a lot of evasion. Plus, now I look like a gang member from a 50s movie. How can that not be a plus? Alright, we'll be running that again, because we most definitely need another one. Target farming. Talent point. More deterioration. And I'm deteriorating every day. Should be about leveling now. As I was saying, for brevity's sake, I'm going to be largely skipping the light blue drops for a bit. Mostly we're looking at purples better. Damage is definitely higher. Noticeably, definitely higher. Get higher. We're almost ready for another level. Like I said, the treasure troves are worth really good XP until suddenly they're not. At a certain level, they stop being worth the XP. Get back to murdering the storyline stuff. You stop pew-pewing at me. We did not get a second one yet. Keep doing it until we get one. We didn't recycle. We wanted to identify. The ring has got an enormous amount of survival. So, no damage, and then a lot of advantage in the old survival Reno. Seems pretty obvious to me. Cycle those two, and we go back in again. Did you miss anything? You were missed. By me, at least. Hi, Kanagat. How you doing? Phase 1, I will claim. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a pact point available. Another 10% affliction effect. Afflict. 2 new more talent point nodes. All right, so that one will finish off that row. And where do we go next? Let's find out. After we go 3-3, we have that and that. So that's shieldy and bottom. Ooh, they reversed them. Interesting. Not the same as they were before. Interesting. Wilt chance erosion damage. We know we want that one. Let me check really fast. That's what I want to do is check that there. It's not showing. Am I looking at the right place? I think I am. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We need to challenge again because we still need a second one of those wands. So we're about halfway to the next level. We'll see how the XP is going here, but we definitely need to keep doing this until we get it up. Both of the build guides I browsed for this build, both talking specifically about the map. All right, that's 33. Purple item is a staff, so we know we don't want it because we're going to be waiting the 2 uniques. Hey dude, how you doing? I'm doing reasonably well. You know, another night here on the internet, reducing the signal to noise ratio as much as I can. No, it's work. It's a tough job. I take my responsibilities seriously in my attempts to bring down the signal ratio even. There is the second Scepter of Excommunicado. Identify. The neck piece, a little bit more damage, a little less. Survival? And now we're almost to yet another level, so we're still getting good XP from the treasure trove. We'll do it at least one more time. Good XP. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Level 34. We'll see how it continue to do from here on. Looks like it's still pretty good. Oh, look, they wanted to play. They're so adorable. How can I not play with them? Which is, of course, meaning murder, but... One-handed gaming, everyone. Not everyone is a good enough gamer to be able to manage one-handed gaming. Fortunately, it is amongst the pro gamer strats that I'm doing. almost to another level. The XP is continuing to roll in. Another sector of excommunication. Or communication. Isn't it? It is excommunication. Is it better than either of the ones I already have? It is slightly better than the left hand. Mm-hmm. Two talent nodes available. Well, we will over here. Wait, what? What did I do? There it is. Was I looking at the right ones? I think I was looking at the right ones. Give me a sec. Level 9 is supposed to be that one. No, it's not. There. I was looking at the wrong thing. Shadow Master. Let's make sure I haven't screwed this up. We're in Shadow Master. I have screwed this up. No. I have not screwed it up. Let's see. Correct. Skip. Aha! Aha! Where's the respec button again? Reset. Reset the current talent pool. Right. We'll start from scratch. 3-3 and... I hate that they make you click allocate each time. Okay, well, that's a little better then. Next was here, I believe. The deterioration. We skip all the way over to the 9 line for the second one down. That's correct. We skip again. No, we don't skip. We put 1 point in the one that's directly across. Gains profane when inflicting wilt or deterioration. That now 13. We have points? We do have points. So from here... Is that really all we're doing? Seriously? 13. The implications, we only do 13 here. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. There's the other points. Okay. From there, we go up to there and down to there. Well, that makes sense. Okay. There, I have fixed my boo-boo. Don't hate me because I'm boo-boo-tastic. Plenty of other reasons to hate me. Phase 1, we get to claim all of those thingies. And we get to challenge again, because we're still getting good XP. I'm undoing all your years of hard work, convincing him he sucks. Oh, don't worry, I know I suck. These people just, they've got terrible taste. So appreciative. It does appear that our XP is slowing. It just level. See where we are. Murdering the boss. But probably back to these. What you might loosely call the story. Suckers flying in from off screen, deciding to all attack me at once. Appreciate it, really. Kind of mean. It's not bad, XP. Nice, another unique on the way out the door. Wow. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 upgrades to skills and supports. More erosion damage. Will identify all. That is not as good as what we have in the offhand. That is interesting. That's another Born in Fire. It is exactly the same as the other one we have, except it has one more life regen per second, which means clearly it is regular. Now this one is a slight damage decrease, but we just got those two things. I think the survival is perfect. Because that's a big jump in survival. 5 max life per level. I'm level almost 30. Between 2, that's 300 life. The fire damage doesn't do any good for us. Well, you know, we're not doing any fire damage. We're mostly just doing erosion damage. And plus a bunch of regen. So, yeah, that's really quite good. We will exit. That's a nice needle she has. Damage has gone way up. Looks like an AI image. I don't think so. It's certainly easy to come to that conclusion because of the self-similarity in the anime style. To my mind, I just find the anime visual style really good. That they all kind of just look. They have so much sameness to them. And that is Steroid Mommy. She's taking body parts and putting them together. Sort of a Frankenstein deal. Her name is Dr. Shelley. And I am appreciative of them throwing a little bit of nod away of the author of said book. Mary Shelley. And it's similar to a league that PoE had, which is not that unusual for them to, I don't want to say steal, but inherit mechanics from PoE. But this has a certain similarity to one of the PoE 1 leagues, Metamorphosis. It's not like identical or anything. It has, I think, some inspirations from it. But I wouldn't say it was a rip. You know, getting parts from monsters and putting them together to fight the monsters you put together. It's a perfectly fine idea. They're not really copying in this case. But anyone who's in the ARPG player space knows that these games have enormous amounts of, let's just call it similarity. That you'll see mechanics showing up over and over again. Aren't you afraid of me? I'm not the bad guys. Aw, that's nice, kid. Give me all your dough. I'm just kidding. Kids don't have money. So eventually this build will be... will basically just be run around and you don't even have to click anything. Now, I'm right-clicking very frequently. Which is casting my primary spell. there she's not. There she is. Ilsa. There's a movie called Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS. And because I know of the existence of that movie, which I've seen, I would never name a character Ilsa. Note that she is part of a wolf pack, which makes it even just the tiniest bit creepier. Talent point node. Got those. Now we need those. Pact point not allocated. Another 20% affliction effect. And empty skill slots, available pact slots. What did we have? Ah, we have a new pact critter. This is, for those who are not familiar with it, this is the pay-to-win aspect. You will have companions that'll run around with you. They have buffs they give you. They have rarity tiers, and if you get them more than once, they power up. So to get the very best pact spirits in the end game, basically give you double damage and double loot. Is sort of the hand-wavy percentages I saw assigned to them. I have plenty of them, as you can see. A few of them I have as many 5 or 6 copies of, so they're more powerful. And I have a couple of the more powerful ones. These are the legendary ones. The double spell damage. I don't think spell or spell damage really matters for me. Elemental resistance, damage avoidance, and XP protection isn't bad. We might be coming back to the Preserver of Eternity. Knockback, no. Warcry, no. Increases damage, weakens cursed enemies, and has a curse effect. Not sure. Attacks, we don't attack around here. We don't attack. Projectiles, no. That's the one we currently have, which is doing damage over time effects. That's for minions or pets. Attack speed, yeah. I'm just going to go with the elemental resistances. And damage avoidance and XP protection, which is not losing XP when you die at the top tiers. Yeah, I have never bought any of these. These have all been acquired by playing. I have played a good amount. I have about 300 hours in the game. Do they have points? They have points. So we're there. I can't allocate that one. Okay, that'll finish up that one. 5% additional damage, 5% additional minion damage. That doesn't matter. I should actually have available for claiming. Alright, this is the daily pack reward. This is, again, just to get you into the page, so you look at all the things you might buy. It is an Asian pay-to-win, an Asian free-to-play game. It has pay-to-win elements. Not huge, and certainly not going to affect anyone who isn't playing like to get on the ladder. So it's not something that should deter you from playing. Lots of freebies to keep your attention. So, for instance, we have a free single draw every day here. Not guaranteed to get a pack spirit, but you can get a pack spirit all the way up to legendary. Also, I have a bunch of free pack spirit tokens that I'm going to need to want to take a browse and see. So, for instance, these are the packs. We've got a whole bunch of them. This is new. You can see I have none of the purple, but I have 27 of the gold. So I can draw 27 times. What I want to do is I want to see which packed spirits are currently available before I try to get lucky and get the 1.5% to get a legendary. And it doesn't allow me to bring it up to actually see. Kitty Express. Well, I'm going to take a look. Kitty Express. Oh, that's not it. We want to change. I won't actually change. I don't know what Kitty Express does. That one does erosion. Portrait of a Fallen Saintess. Benign Bug. Erosion. So any of those. So Sprouting Grass. Benign Bug. and Portrait of a Fallen Sorceress. We now go back over to here, to the page, with shop, I think it was? No, it wasn't shop. Where was it? Was it in Boone? Yeah, it was in Boone. So this was Kitty Delivery. This one is... I'm looking for the legendaries. Squiddle, Azure Up, Portrait of a Fallen Saintess. I will probably spend a bunch here. I'll give that a shot in a sec. Hunter's Journey. Legendary Fireman. Blah, 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 blah. And Pack Spirit Boon. Let's view this. These have higher percentages than that one with the... But screw it. That one's got a cool name. We'll go with cool names. This is the one that had the Saintess, I think. Yeah, Portrait of a Fallen Saintess. So I'm going to use 10 draws here. Please first select... Did I not just do that? Oh. Select the Packed Spirit to increase the drop rate for. That's a nice feature. Persistent, survival, survival, survival. Tax. Where's the Saintess? I already have him. Red Umbrella, Fog Scorpion. Boneworm's Daughter. I like the name. Firing, Dreamweaver, Abyssal. Scale of Original Sin. I got some quality names. Including Captain Kitty of the Furious Sea. There it is. That one. So we'll have a higher hit rate on that one. The Portrait of a Fallen Saintess. Yes. Here we go. 10 draws. I think that's a Spiny Snail Flower. The excitement is just amazing. Idling Weasel. I've been called that. Shock It. Happy Chunky. I've been called that. Spiny Snail Cloudless Sky. So far, all commons. Idling Weasel. Oh. I think that's a purple quality one. I think that's the one I'm currently using. So that'll have an upgrade. So that's a positive. But it doesn't look like we're going to get the legendary, which isn't surprising. I got 2 new ones. And including an upgrade of the one we're currently using. We will go back to Acts. Upgrade. And here you'll be able to see it gets a new major talent. And that just unlocked. Major talent nodes gain a bonus affix for 2% additional damage. So this is what the repeats get you. They increase the value of the damage or the drops that they generate. I'm going to go through really fast. It'll show you which ones you have just received another copy of. Like this guy right here. Upgrade to the Weasel. He had 2, so now he got 2 more additional effects. That one's new. Increases reaping cooldown, damage over time. That is our new secondary choice. This is the other new one. Lightning damage and lightning pen. Upgrade. This one upgraded as well. All right. So we now have 2 Pact Spirits that are doing damage over time improvements, damage affliction. This one's Reaping. Reaping allows you to reap a certain amount of seconds, like say 2 seconds of all of the dots on the critter without reducing the dot itself duration. And we upgraded that guy. So pretty good, actually. Now we're back to murdering things. Now, the mechanic is definitely a pay-to-win mechanic, but it's only a pay-to-win mechanic if you're really, really, like, trying to get onto, like, the leaderboards. If you're just a player like me who's going to play for a few days, you know, most but not every league, it's not going to affect my gameplay at all. Slight improvements like you just saw. Got a baddie over here who needs to die. Terrible death. Like that. He made me. Didn't want to do it. Wait, this is where we came in. That's why there's nobody over here. I was just testing you to see if you guys were paying attention. And you passed with flying colors. Yep. The only thing I have spent any money for on this game would have sworn that thing had something for me. Is a character slot. And that was back over the sound of you not listening. What was that? Don't worry, it was me. The sound of me buzzing. And that was when you had to unlock the characters either through in-game or out-of-game currency. Now, all of the characters are unlocked except the newest. So now I have 980 of the real money currency left that I'm not doing anything with. I may have to buy a cosmetic sometime. That's not the way. That is not the way. Let's see if we've got any improvements. I don't think so along the weapons. But we could certainly in the other items. We will recycle. It's important to recycle. I could do without the pop-up there, but... bulk move. Those can both move across. Sort. We're off to the Plaza of Glory. And we're off to the Parish Courtyard, level 2. I would describe the characters in this game, at least the female characters in this game, that they all look different in exactly the same way. Another level. 37. It was 27 when we started this evening. Another little bossy dude over here. Poor fellow. He needed to have a lay down. Rough day. Don't know how GGG did it twice and succeeded in making everything in the game playable without continuously paying them. Whales. Whales is the answer to your question. They don't have microtransactions in Path of Exile. They have macro fucking transactions. You know? 250 points is not $2.50 like it is most places when you're looking at microtransactions. That's 25 bucks. So yeah, they are thoroughly whale driven. They have very loyal fan base, and it was not unusual for even the non-whales to buy a supporter pack every league. You know, so that was a minimum of $20 every 3 months. That adds up. Another insanely accessible one is DE with Warframe. Yeah. Let's see. We hit another gear. Threshold. We have a new skill coming on. Our first passive skill slot. Let me see what we're supposed to have for passives. No, that's the actives. Compound source and auto charge. I'll take a look at that. I don't say what the passives are. Why you do this to me? Inject the other one. Bloop. You're not really going into it either. Damn their eyes. Well, we'll see what the recommendation has for us. Summon Thunder Magus. We will activate it. We also want to check. We did get another two. Now, points, we are 5 points away from sort of the capstone equivalent. I wanted to look at... Quick mobility, cast and attack speed, cooldown recovery. That's a good one. Thank you. And up here, residues. What is residues again? We have enough available energy for this one. Auto charge. Supported skill gains charging progress every second. Basically charging almost twice as fast. +1 charges for the supported skill. When casting a supported skill gains 8.5% of the charging progress as well. Let's get that one and plug that in. Since I'm finding myself a little bit low in the proverbial Healy pots from time to time. And we go through. It's easy to justify 20 bucks a league when you spend a few hundred hours each time. True. Certainly a lot easier. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everyone do the dinosaur. Sorry. Are you guys not dying? That's weird. Holy Spirit, why? I'm not hit. Don't know why. Kill them all. Gotta kill them all. Pretty sure that's what the saying is, right? Gotta kill them all. No? Catch? Gotta catch them all? That doesn't even make sense. Can't let these guys go. There we go. I feel better now. Whoop. Gotta avoid those badnesses. Those are the league mechanic or seasonal mechanic. Which I kind of screwed up the first time. I don't really blame myself. It's not like they actually told me what to do. But I think I know what to do now. That is one thing the game does not do well, is inform the player.
I didn't expect you to be brave.
How the mechanics and stuff are supposed to work. That wasn't optimal at all. Not better. Oh. Ilsa, she-wolf of the SS. Nope, nope, and nope. Old woman who was tested on. Another level for me. I talked to the civilian. I also talked to the animals. That's where we were. No, down, 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 down. Shadow Master, second tier. Okay. We've got what looks like the Lowry's logo and a shield. Lowry's logo, deterioration, and +1 erosion skill level. Oh, that one we just take first. It's so tasty. Here, civilian test subject, interacting. another woman who was tested on. Save the civilians on the right side. It's interesting. It says on the right side. I mean, it does have arrows pointing to them, so. But I think we have to actually. There's nothing we ARPG players love quite as much as backtracking through dead space. It's always delightful. That was me lying, by the way, in case you're... Okay, we finished off that part, evidently. Oh, there's still a little circular bit over here. Is that it? Not quite. Ooh! Tentacles! Oh, no. Congrats, I obtained flame sand. They changed the graphic for flame sand. That's good. It looked basically the main currency you need if you want to get use the in-game auction house equivalent for goodies. You need flame elementium, and the flame elementium and flame sand looked basically identical. So that's a significant, although low-grade improvement. Something down there. Bad man? Bad man. Nobody knows what it's like to be the bad man. To be the sad man. Ooh, that was something there hit quite hard. I have to admit to not being a fan. Another level? Oh, you shouldn't have. But you should have. Alright, we have finished. I thought we had finished that pact. Evidently we had not. Did I forget to allocate? Okay. One new talent node available. Over here, deterioration. We've got 3 more points to spend. I think we go 2 there and then 1 there. Let's see. We'll see the excitement. I need to AFK for just a sec and refill the coffee cup. in black. Open the door. Ideally, if I can hit mobs that are sort of in the center of a pack. The erosion thing that they're suffering will be sufficient to kill everyone. Another treasure trove! XP incoming. Alright, here we go. Ah, those are the different blessings. Imploration dagger. That is the equivalent, for those of you who play Path of Exile, of a tabula rasa. In that it gives you huge amounts of energy. So you can basically run a 6-link. Thank you, dude. Here we go. More murderation incoming. Whoa, that's more dudes than I was expecting. Alright, so we just dinged 41. It's fine. I will take a quick gander after we finish this the first time. See if there's anything specific we are looking for. Well, we did get a whole bunch of skill ups going. We have 12 things to click. Guy. Unholy prayer. First time completion. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skills improved. Alright, they allow us to open up the third. The third one is Lich, but we want to finish off the second one first. And indeed, the last point we get here will be that shield point. So we do want to pick Lich. That one is Lich, right? Yes. Go back to Shadow Master because we need to hit the 24 points to get a special goodie. Special power-up, as it were. And so we need one more point. That'll go there, and then we get to pick an ability there. Those are passes, very powerful passes. One thing you love about PoE's community When you play late in a league and your luck runs out, you need links. I type in general chat if anyone's got a separate tabula. You usually get one in a few seconds. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, it has no real value towards the end of a league. So I mean, the cost to them is the time it takes. That's it. We're going to challenge again. Oh, I wanted to check and see if there's anything specific we're fishing for in this one. $44. Corrupted Marrow. No, I don't think so. The boots, that. We're in the 35 one. The Unholy Prayer. Can go for 2 of these if you want to replace the Clay Doll's finger later. That's the Agility and Focus blessing stacks. I think I got the other one. But eventually we want that one. That's for the next treasure trove. Which one did we get? I actually don't know. No, we did not cancel. We wanted to identify. So. No, we're not canceling that one. One of those is going in. That one. And that is the Agility Blessing. So that is one of the ones we wanted potentially for later. And that over. And we challenge again. We got the your damage is too low message. I'm not sure if that's the first time we've seen it or just the first time I noticed it. Basically, I'm not getting a whole bunch of XP. I've, in essence, over-leveled this little treasure trove. Fine embers. That is a crafting currency. Monster. They're always worth the XP to go after. Whoops! We just got a random drop. And we unlocked Stone Skin and 11 new skins. We'll be getting into crafting relatively soon. The crafting system is very good and very helpful, and not too cumbersome. It's a lot closer in usability to Last Epochs than it is to Path of Exiles, let alone Path of Imploration Dagger. Let's see what we got. We got the Eternal Moon, and I got that without having to drop my pants. That is a mooning / BA joke. And then this dagger, which is a common here. That's got some nice stats and stuff. If we were doing a projectile build, that thing is really solid. I'll do one more run through and see if we can get anything useful. A talent node, this will give us that and that. Will give us this. Additional erosion damage. I'm pretty sure 10% additional damage applied to life. That mean I take more damage? Not sure. I'm pretty sure that this is deals more wilt damage. Possible. I actually think it's Twisted Belief. +3 to erosion skill level. Yeah, it's got to be that one. We'll find out. It is dirt. I am shocked and surprised. I would have really expected Twisted Belief. Oh, it does have minus 5% max erosion resistance, but that's not that big a deal. Well, we will follow the build guide for now, and that may change once we get to the final form of the build. So remember, you can respec for free up to level 90. Now things will go into the Lich Tree. We're going to try one more time. What did I pick up? What did I pick up? Nothing useful. I cannot have you sullying up my delightfully pristine inventory. Killing things very fast. This game is a blaster. You kill things very, very fast. Like as fast as PoE 1 when you're running a really, really strong build. It is an absolute blaster. That's one of the reasons a lot of the PoE players, and more of them are playing. I mean, Mathel's playing this time. He may have been, hell, he may even be sponsored this time. But I know he enjoys it, even if it's just for, a few days of blasting. Because blasting is always fun in an MMO, just killing stuff fast, getting loot, leveling up. That's kind of why ARPGs, sorry, not anymore, why ARPGs are fun. We love to blast bad guys. It fills out the power fantasy. Wow, the power fantasy. I'm not even well, I'm drinking, but I'm not drinking alcohol. Another level, so I'm still getting some XP. Boss man. Oh, almost to the boss man. Another imploration dagger. Maybe one more. That wasn't bad XP, really. New talent nodes. We will now move into the Lich Tree. And what are we taking down in the Lich Tree? We start off at the very bottom. Max mana. Not what I would have expected. I would have thought more likely that. But I'm following the build guide. We'll go one more time. Because the XP is still pretty good. We're about 20% done with the level, XP-wise. So I am over-leveled, so that is also a factor in why I'm murdering things so quickly. And keep in mind, when I right click, I drop like a little seed into something, and it not only is taking a lot of erosion damage, it's damaging everything around. So that's why the circle is growing. That's all erosion damage. Erosion's like chaos damage in PoE. Yeah, it's not bad XP. I mean, we've gotten about 60% of the level. But it is a diminishing returns type deal. Imploration dagger again. Oh well. Would you not? That's my little companion, dude. These things are still following? We're not going to challenge again. We're going to move on. Where were we? We're here. We went the wrong way. It's not my fault that I went the wrong way. I went the way I wasn't supposed to go. It's clearly not my fault. It's not good at another level. Yay. Poison on the floor was doing damage to me. Appropriately enough, erosion damage. In fact, I died. Wow. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I should have hit heal again. I hit it once. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Whoop, going the wrong way. Where am I supposed to be going? Why isn't it? Oh. Why isn't it open? Because you didn't press the button. I have not pressed the button. It's Ilsa again. She killed the guy who killed her friend. That way. So that's... Do not stand around and get poisoned. Let this be a lesson to you all. We're back with Liv, and I can't even remember his name.
What are you doing to live with that spark?
Lean. It's just a phantom of Lean, though. That's not the real Lean. The real Lean's up there. Why did you stop me? Don't you want Liv to live? That's actually the line. Don't you want Liv to live? Why are you always whining about Liv? Because he's an edgelord whiner. Now he's stealing her away. Another pact point. Reaping speed recovery. We don't even reap yet. I think we reap later yet. Another talent node. Another point in mana. Oh, I bet I know why. It's because the next one in line is one. Here comes the Archbishop. Derek. A very, it's the sort of name an Asian guy would give to what was supposed to be a character of authority. Yes, this is Archbishop Derek. If they're looking for gravitas, they missed. The Temple of Ascension. Stages, my XP will be reduced. Yeah. I'm overleveled.
Watch out! I'll purify these flames.
This is an easy one to die on,
Keegan conducted spark experiment on himself.
because this guy throws out some big AEs, and you need to be behind the Archbishop here when those AEs start. So it's easy to die.
Don't even think of stopping me from becoming a god!
This guy wants to become a god. Well, I mean, seriously, most of us would be okay with becoming a god. We have him almost dead, but we've got events. Get behind. And he died. So there's the inescapable phase there where he breathes fire, but we already had him dead. Not even playing hardcore? Yeah, I know. I wasn't playing hardcore in PoE 2 either, but I got to level 71 before I died for the first time. And I died in a really cheesy way. I killed the monster, and then the monster hit me with Corrupting Blood and killed me. Corrupting Blood is a dot, damage over time. Whoop, that's not good. Don't stand there like a dope, Lens. Coming in again, yep. Immune, immune, immune. So many immunes. And he's dead.
Let's die together!
And she stepped out in front of it for reasons. No. Nor does it even seemingly matter. That's me. Although that's not the correct character model, as I'm playing Thea, but I'm not playing Thea that looks like that. I'm Thea that looks all dark and edgelordy. What's the female equivalent of an edgelord? An edge lady? I'm all edge lady-ish. Edge lady-like? I have picked up the spark. See, that's what I look like. I don't look like that other one. I'm the edge lady, because I'm all erosion damage, which is dark. Okay, let's see. We have the journey, which is basically following through on the storyline. Claim those. Vows. Claim that. Season's Journey. Vorax Rehabilitation Guide. Specimen Extraction Score. Tons of rewards. We get this. Get that? Get that? No. That's another Pact Spirit. Another free Pact Spirit. New talent nodes for Lich. We finish off that. Our next will be here. More max mana. No, I don't know. I honestly don't know why we go with mana instead of that. Okay, that's fine. Over here we have finished off that. That gives us more points in the Season's Pass. Do we have anything more here? So we do have the achievement here for the story. Anything else? Just the skill. We know we don't have a skill chosen yet for that. Do we have enough? No, we don't have 50. Nourishment of life. Gains euphoria. I don't know who wouldn't want to be euphoric. Honestly, don't know. The build guides for these are about taking basically this skill multiple times. There are reasons for that, but I would never remember to hit the different move skills. You can have multiple charges, and as long as you're not using all the charges on one of them, you can use the others. So in essence, basically, if you have 3 of them, you can use 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As long as you don't use up any of them, and they have 2, they start with 2 charges, you can keep using. If you run out of any of them, they all run. But that's a whole bunch of button pushing that I'm not interested in. I don't need to optimize for speed that much. What do we got? We want to identify all. That's 2 more of those pokey knives. 28. So we have 2 of them. I could have sworn one of them had a different number. They all have the same number. Well, we'll just throw them all away. I mean, into the bank. Trickster's Tread. Not as good as what I'm wearing, seemingly. So we will recycle, 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 and recycle. And for now, we can just go ahead and put them in the bank. Bulk move. Confirm. Sort. Alright, where are we off to next? Down here. I don't think we can do any crafting yet. No, it's still locked. We haven't reached the level where they show you how to craft. It's Kathy! Hi, Catherine. How you doing? As I mentioned, I do like the model here of the flying vehicle, but it doesn't make any sense that that propeller on the side provides anything. Even now, I keep wanting to use the movement keys from PoE 2. It took me a while to be able to use them at all. But in PoE 2, they're almost necessary for some builds, including like any of the crossbow builds. These things are kind of annoying because they pop up. A bunch of them pop up, but they're nowhere near each other. Which means I can't murder them all. Oh, that's right. We have to interact with this to drop the walls. Every RPG going forward needs to have that as an option. I think so. I think it will become a default option from now on. I also think I could now actually play Hades. I couldn't play Hades before because I was so bad at the movement. I tried it. I was terrible. I think I could play it. I'm good enough on WASD movement in an ARPG-like game. I might be able to play it. Sand Giant. Dead Sand Giant. Didn't last very long. Candy ass. You know, for someone who's been playing ARPGs since Diablo came out, literally, it was definitely a significant trial to be able to learn how to do it. And I didn't do it for my first couple of builds in PoE 2 until I played one of the crossbow builds. You really, really, really need to play a crossbow build. play it with a crossbow build. Well, I shouldn't. And that was kind of what they said at the time when they talked about it, is they found that having put it in the game, it made playing the crossbow so much more fun. So it's sort of like the discovery. David Brevik, the guy who was the primary mover behind Diablo and Diablo 2. His wife used to stream under the name the Jungle Lady. Jungle Queen? Jungle Queen. And he would sit alongside her. She was streaming and people would ask questions. You know, he would answer them. And he was talking about the development of Diablo. Initially, Diablo was designed as a turn-based game. Because that was what, you know, what everyone was playing at the time. That was what he was used to. You know, so, and the other people in that he was working with kept telling me, you know, we need to try this as a real-time game. And he's, no, that's a stupid skill. Help you, Purple Eyes crying, help you how? He was saying, no, that's a dumb idea. I have no interest in that. And finally, he just decided to try it just to shut him up. And as soon as he finished and started playing, he immediately goes, okay, yeah, this is the right answer. It was just something he hadn't really considered until, you know, he had to consider it. And it was just better. I must have missed a clicky somewhere, because that's... Oh, no, I can get in. There we go. Oh, we got another talent point. Let's see where we're going next. We're going to that movement speed, I think. Attack and cast speed. I think I have to defend this thing for like some length of time. Run in circles, give them all cooties. Level, nice. Come on, not quite yet. Oh god. Esmeralda. We must go this way. We must follow the magic arrow, but first. Now we'll follow the big arrow. Esmeralda. What you jerks? I'm trying to talk to Esmeralda. I'm pretty sure she's hidden. Extended duration. I have no problem with my duration, okay? My duration is perfectly normal. Above average for a man of my age. Avoid the big sand suck in the middle. Okay. Another bad guy. Got that pretty quick. Outsiders, retreat! Wait, are they calling about us? They should retreat, or we should retreat, or... It's not clear. Answer unclear. Ask again later. Another level for me. Hide into the wind. Hide into the wind? That doesn't make sense. Oh, dead end. This way. Bossy dude. Fluid. Bossy dude. Talent node. That'll finish that one off. We're over here next, but I don't know that. Maybe. Take a quick peek. Yes, we are. There and then there. There and then there. Increasing stats is always good. Off we go. Now, there are a bunch of guys in cages you can cut out, but I don't think there's much to do. So I won't. Yet another level. I'm almost superhuman minority level. level 49. Another one. That was a couple pretty quick levels. Another pact point. Reaping recovery speed. And 2 more talent points. I think it was here, right? Yeah. Oh, nope. Gotta talk to the Esmeralda. Hi, Esmeralda. They could be sisters. I wonder if they all start with exactly the same one. We'll change the hair a little and maybe give them a little more eyeshadow. The current situation. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, got another bad guy down here. Bad guys must fall. Them's the rules. It's the unwritten law. A couple more bad guys here. Bad guy. We do have we have a treasure trove. This is monster level 47, so this is the level 47 treasure trove. Let me check and see what we're supposed to be looking for here. That's the 54, 44. All right, we got one of those. So we're looking for corrupted marrow, clay dolls, broken finger, and a chain of resistance. Corrupted marrow, it says, is huge, so we're definitely looking particularly for that one. Chain of resistance is decent, but will be replaced by a prayer bead of evil at the last trove. Evil? There's a bossy dude over here. Shouldn't even be bothering to go after him. That's the XP isn't worth the time, I think. Ding 50. Purples give twice as much of the crafting resource as the blues. And they have better stats, so they're more likely to be useful to me at this point. Looks like we're picking up purples for a while. the bleep out of them. Here, grab all of our upgrades to our skills and supports. Three more talent nodes available. Zoids, let's make sure we've got them right. Nope, wrong way. I'm always going to guess wrong. That's just a fact of life and being me. So that was speed into that, and then, yep. And then the sort of strikey, daggery skill. Chain of resistance. Identify all. Yeah, that's more damage and more survival for the neck piece. That's a gimme. I don't think any of these weapons have any chance of being an improvement. Some of the gear might. Armor, dex, lightning resistance, erosion resistance, regen. Sure. Generally, and there's a better chest. I would prefer energy shield if possible, but you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you still can't get what you want. So, just depressing. We're going to challenge it again. A couple more things we would like to get, especially that helm. Eventually, this build, when we get to the mind control ability, will be, in essence, all I'll do is move. And I'll have an area of effect around it. With the only button, I'll be pressing the B to move. Similar to Righteous Fire if you play it half. Strikey, daggery thing, perfect description, thank you. I worked hard on that. We got more stuff. Got another of the chains of resistance. Is it better? Slightly, so sure. This ring is not as good as either of my rings. We're going to challenge again. We want that hat. We want the hat. Yes, I know. I'll get less XP, fine. And at 90% of this level, we'll see where we're at the end of the map. Ding coming up real soon. Like I said. We know we don't need to stop for any of the purple ones. My understanding is eventually you can get rares that'll be better. Quite a while. Yeah, it's not great XP. But we want the hat. Give me the damned hat. Stop giving me the chain. Give me the damned hat. Not as good. definitely the XP is not great here. We're overlooked. But we want the damned hat. I can tell you. I'm pretty sure. It's actually sort of a hat mask combo platter. It's not terrible. Boscan, give me your hat, sir. Thank you. All I had to do was ask politely. Is the required XP for leveling up fixed or increased with every level? It is increased over time, as is the XP for mobs over time. As you level up, mobs level up. But if you go to a lower level zone, you're going to have significantly less XP out there. Another pact point. This will be 24% damage. And talent point. That is another +5 to all stats. Where do we go next? After that, we go more pokey, stabby, daggery thing. Identify all, and the new hat. A lot of survival. Energy shield and max energy shield. Max life and energy shield. Skill area, so my skills do more damage now. That's good. Terra charge recovery speed is less, but the max Terra charge. Terra charge basically is a ground effect. Stacks +1. So the recovery speed is less, but I have 2 stacks. And movement speed for 2 seconds when I cast a Terra skill. And the rest of it is, well, it's not terrible, but yeah, actually, a little more energy shield will make me happy. We will recycle the regular stuff. Let me take a quick look at what the other thing we supposedly were okay with getting if we could get it. We wanted the hat, I know that. The Clay Doll's Broken Finger. Erosion resistance, spell damage after using a Terra skill. Terra skill area, enemies taking damage over time from Terra are immune to ailments. And life. Clay Doll is also very good, and chain of resistance is decent. I think we're probably okay with that. Leave the treasure trove. We've got another one of the League Mechanic mobs down here. Add another one of the League Mechanic mobs down there. Blah, 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 blah. I prefer the ones who say blah when they die. To the ones who say, oh. Several times to put my erosion on that guy and missed. Blah.
The sun.
That's big. Kick his ass. Check main menu. Hero trait. Our first hero trait. Memory of origin. It'll give us increased intelligence and attack speed. That's our unholy baptism. We got that at level 1. Because we're a blasphemer. Blasphemy is our stock and trade. No idea what that up. There we go. We have got our first memory scrap. No, we picked one up earlier. Hero trait. Did that. We equipped it. Did we equip that? Oh, we can upgrade it. Ah, we can enhance. Give us more int? Sure. We did that already. Why are you telling me about that? We already did that. Yeah, I don't have any more enhancement I can do. Hero memories. Maybe another enhance then, as we can. I'm smarterer and smarter every day in every way. I just get smarter and smarter. No, that wasn't. Got another skill point. Okay. Never unhappy to get a skill point. Talent point. Whatever you call them. And these are more stats. It keeps giving me the same thing. I don't know why. We can't enhance it any further. I don't know why it's telling us that, but it is continuing to tell us that. Talk to the guy we just... No. We defeated him, now we're talking to him, and now King Lionheart. Talk to him. Oh. It's open. The way out is open. That's what I was missing. Sanctum of Prophecy. Here. Oh, need to talk to them. We'll start with the Trial of Conquest. There are 3 trials. They're not particularly difficult. Pardon me. Grab the red glowy. That was the trial. I don't know if I was found guilty or not guilty. There goes the red orb. Those. Talent points. Missing something completely in hero trait. Holy baptism. Those are all locked. Huh. No, I don't know what I'm missing there. And it doesn't look like I'm missing anything, right? Because those are all locked. Clicked with that. It's currently active. Don't know what it is. I'm confuzzled. How about the Trail of Power? More power to him, Big Booty. Old guy movie reference. A little seen, little known classic. Wakaru Banzai across the 8th dimension. If you like strange and wonderful movies, boy howdy is that the one for you. You have to drop some number of these things. They all, well, almost all drop loot, but it's insignificant in quality or importance. There we go. And now we just run over here, grab the blue glowy. We now have a red and blue glowies. Two glowies down, one glowy to goey. The Trial of Lust. Oh my. This one's got sort of a freezing mechanic. It has to get behind this. Say, I'm gonna come back. All right. And now we take the yellow glowy. All about glowies, my friends. Like so much of life, all about glowies. And that's 3 for 3 on the glowies. Yellow, blue, and red. Together they make yellow, blue, and red. Going down. Gerald. Again, he's the champion of something. No offense to anyone named Gerald. It's just, it's not a particularly imposing, impressive name. Just not inherently kind of a, you know, there we go. Road of the Moon. Then we do the Road of the Stars. Actually, fight the Queen, who's still alive. Really, really creepy toenails. Have to go up to go down. No, not open yet. Open now? Open. Not open. Why aren't you open yet? Open down here? Yes. No. Why aren't you open yet? Two more mobs. Open yet? We're open. Little bossy dude. Oh, very nice, impressive display. Our first beacon to you can mouse. Which means that we're getting close to the end of the story part of the leveling. These things keep shooting after you have defeated the mobs. That's kind of what killed me in PoE. Mob died, inflicted me. We'll go with inflected me. With corrupted blood after it was dead. I would describe that as and I didn't. Paying especially close attention because I'd already killed the boss. One thing almost every PoE player can agree on is that's a whole lot of stuff going on. Why is that we all hate is on-death effects. Mobs that do things like explode a couple seconds after you killed them. Correct. I obtained Summon Fire Magus. Guys, stop shooting crap at me. After I have defeated my foe, it's annoying. Go to the Road of Stars. First we've got here, more hero memories. I like it. And Oh, they're still the same two things. They are. So annoying. And I know one of them is of my own doing. The other one I don't understand why it's happening at all. Another mechanic I don't like in any of the ARPGs, which is mods that show up that you can't actually affect for a couple of seconds. They're immune to everything for some reason. Alright. It's the Road of the Stars. We finished the Road of the Moon, now it's the Road of the Stars. Memory scrap. You freaking die? Why? Oh, jeez Louise. Delicious cheese Louise. Alright, somebody's not dead yet. Oh, no, this one's open. They didn't tell us this one was open. Some of the levels in this get pretty annoying. Again, once again, that guy taking no damage because laying face down. I'm pretty sure that if I was laying face down, I'd still be. Can we get out now? Is the door open? Yes, it is. Another level, that's level 54. Open. Another one of the leak mechanic mods. It is. All invincible until suddenly they're not. These guys, I think, come out in like these two seasons. I understand you gotta mix mechanics a little bit, but sometimes some of them just. Open, we'll just move right on. Gerald again, I think. Lots and lots and lots of lots. Yep, it's Gerald. Somebody is just sucking up. That's all. Open. Yes, it is. And back to the Plaza of Eternity. Asian gaming, everyone. Right there. The stars. To go with the moon. A whole bunch of stuff. My skills and passes, they're all up to level 14. Talent node. Where are we going next? Let's see. Attack and cast speed, maybe. Cool CDR seems pretty good. Duration, maybe? Maybe sealed mana. Sealed mana is similar to reserved mana in healing. Or spirit in healing too. Bad guy. Glacial Abyss, that's another map bit. We are getting close to the end of the base game before you start really powering up. Hi, Gerald. Have to fight Gerald again, and then we fight the Queen, I think. And then there's like a dragon. It's weird. There's the Spirit of the Moon. No. Which do we want to use? The Spirit of the Moon or the Road of the Stars? We get to choose. I don't know if it makes any difference at freaking. We'll join the Stars Einherjar. That guy called me a loser, and yet he's the one who's dead. Please go to the Central Coliseum. Okay. Sure. I could do that. Is Gerald? Gerald, is it you? Jerry? The door is not open. Or is it ajar? Drop something purple that I want. Use what I want. Why is he not taking damage? I do not know. Now he is. And rather quickly. Alright. Unlocked 38 new skills. next up on the... Whoosh, down to here. Down to Lich. Just finished that. It is Stabity followed by Potions. That's Stabity? Wait. Beep. Only one was supposed to go in there. Aha. Aha. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We need to reselect. Well, let us do that. There we go. There we go. What do we got? I think we go in. Not sure why, but we had to go in. We're in the boss room. It's Gerald. Hi, Gerald. How you doing? Yeah, you traverse the road, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. All right. Oh, nice knockback. So we have to beat mobs, and eventually he comes back out. And then the play area gets smaller and smaller while we get the crap out of him. Come on, Gerald. Come get some. Oh. Gerald, come get some. See that it's coming in. It's coming in. Yeah. There's Gerald. I don't think he's gonna make it. He didn't. Stuff. We have defeated Gerald. Now, Ring of the Sun, and I believe the Sun Queen. Oh, Maria. Go to the dressing chamber and meet the Queen. The Queen wants to meet me. Freddie Mercury? Well, there's Lean again.
Ignorant souls. They
Oh, the mystery
yearn
man.
for the
Who
rising
the mystery
sun.
man is. Didn't sound like a man. That
But
outfit doesn't look like a man.
they'll never get what they want.
Doesn't sound like a man. Not sure if I've seen this before. Okay. Laughs madly.
Newborn God, you may descend.
An undescended god. Cool. Oh, that's right. Bombs dropping. And sort of weird stuff that we have to avoid. As best we can. presumably the nascent god is throwing fireballs at her. Maybe that's what the dragon is supposed to be, is a nascent god. Newborn god. Dude, stop it. You're gonna make yourself sick and you're gonna throw up, and I'm not gonna clean that up. Here we go. We're strolling through
Finally
that's new.
a youthful
That's
body.
the queen and her terrible
How
toe talons.
tempting.
For her doing that before. I mean, I knew she was entranced by Arya, our little helper. I don't remember the image. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. Just means I'm old and maybe I forgot. Okay, we now have an arrow pointing. Oops. We actually were suffering some damage. We can't have that. That chest had nothing that we care about in the slightest. How nice. Out of our way for a chest, and it can't be bothered to give us anything nice. Something else hit us hard. That is an awful lot of projectiles. I'm just going to put that out. Do not. Oh, there's another one. Here. The Sun Court. All right. Now the Queen. I suppose this is changed to actually give me any more information, has it? I mean, can. Upgrade it again. Another 2 intelligence. Another 2 intelligence. Stop there for now. I still don't. Holy baptism. Select. Oh, I hadn't selected it. Yeah, okay. Sure. That makes sense. Why did none of you tell me that thing you couldn't possibly know? Metric shit tons of projectiles everywhere. Oops, that one kind of level. Yay, approve. Would you stop with all your spitting of bad things? It's grossing me out. Whoops. We almost died, it did. Have to be careful. This is a freeze ray, in essence. And this would be a bad time to get frozen, because the damage here has been ramped up pretty high. Oops. Hit that. Oop, we got 2 of them, 3 of them. That's 3 of them. And we got another freezy bit. This is by far the diciest bit. Dicier than I remember. Freezy Ray can be very, very bad. It's about there. Finally the game? Congrats, I obtained cooldown reduction. Alright, we just finished off that one. So we went 3, 1, 3. Next is those 3. The potion and the shield. Potion is attack and cast speed. The shield is max life, max energy. Oh, we got frozen. That's not great. And this time we were away from them, so that Freezy didn't get us killed. We do have another treasure room, which we would like to get to after we kill all the bad. Including another. Whoops. Whoa, that's really bad. We get all of the lead mechanic debtors, I think. Close enough to getting everything here dead. Let's enter the treasure trove. Let us see what we're hunting for in the treasure trove this time. Level 54, the last trove. The Gaze of the Phantoms can recommend getting the prayer beads of evil, but don't spend forever farming for a good Gauze of the Phantom skin. 1 drops, just pray. The chance to roll all 3 blessings is 3.7%. You can use this trove as an opportunity to farm for Memory of Origin with intelligence-based stat if you didn't receive one from King Leon. Which I could tell you I understood exactly what that meant. Those are the exclusive drops. That is the Gauze of Phantom Sin. Oh, I see. It gives you -1, 0, or +1 to maximum stacks. So yeah, the odds of getting it are 1 in 81. No, 1 in 27. All right. 3, 9, 27. Should be. And the other thing is the Prayer Bead of Evil. Additional erosion area damage against elites. Oh, yeah, that would work. All right, we're looking for the Prayer Bead of Evil and maybe the other thing. That would be great. Thank you. damn it. Why? The drop filter is fine. Can we please fuck right off while something's are trying to kill me? You know. That little thing. Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff. We should probably... Our damage is pretty good, so I'm really interested in things that are immediately and significantly increasing our survival. The damage is fine right now. So we'll recycle everything that isn't unique or that thing. Yep, recycling. Good. -1, -1, +1. That's not a keeper. We'll eventually destroy it, but we're going back in again. Because of course we are. We want the amulet thing. Is the primary thing. The other thing would be good if we can get the 1 in 27 shot. The damage is definitely less though at these higher levels now. Because previously, if I hit anything with my spell, it was going to die with one shot. It didn't need shots. But now some things are surviving. Bosses. You know, that little skull sort of shape mini over their heads are usually surviving. Some of the lesser mobs too. Alright, boss. Rare bead of evil. Only one. Interesting. Significant immediate drop on the damage. I don't think I want to swap it in just yet. I'm going to hold on to it for sure. This girdle is a bit more survival. Go with that. The rings will not be. Recycle. Basic recyclables. Rearrange. One more time. And then I think we're off to the queen and the dragon, I think. Level, very nice. 58. Three new talent nodes. Goodness gracious, Mio Mayo. We are at 19 of 24. 20 of 24. Two more pact points. 24% damage over time. We're not going to challenge again. We're going to leave the treasure trove. Then we'll take a look and see what if we manage to get the 1 in 27 shot. Jens thinks it. The defiled throw. It's the queen. The toenails are just not floating my boat, you know? Eternal Flame, Gerald. Where's Gerald? Or Jerry. Now is the queen. Big queen. Paloma is her name. Poor little thing. She didn't make it. How about that? We did not yet check to see if this one came out. +1, +1, 0. That's not terrible. It's almost really good. Alright, we're still dropping fireballs from the sky. Another bossy dude over here. We did have another bossy dude. We'll grab the glacial abyss thing. The rusted abyss. Life's abyss. And you die. There's a big dragony thing. Beat the evil dragon. I've mentioned this before, I'm not a fan of Mechanic, the Asian game shoes, where they give them multiple life bars. Give me a life bar that is an accurate measure. Don't give me a mob with 27 life bars. I obtained my choice of either beast. I defeated the big dragon, which I guess was the nascent god. It's not clear.
You have served your purpose.
Taking out the god juice, it's really... and it's Arya a bit different?
My master, I shall reveal to you the truth of this world.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. And that's the end of the story. Seriously. That's been the end of the story for, like, I don't know, 2 years? Maybe longer. Okay, we can now do some crafting. Is opening up. We've got a whole bunch of exclamation points because we're awesome. I had to turn off voices because I hated this character's voice so much. Saying the same thing over and over and over. So he's given us stuff so we can learn to craft the basics. Select the gear. Use belt. We want to craft on it. We're going to put something into the empty affix. After crafting, it'll have us give us 64 life in addition to the other affixes. We'll confirm. And we have crafted our first item. More survival. Probably an improvement. Got a bunch of stuff in there. Let's hit the exclamation points. We finished out Chapter 3. Another talent point. We can claim some more goodies. We'll craft our first piece of rare gear with tier 5 affixes. That is a star talent. And we can claim we have obtained 20 fine embers, so we can get a fine ember. A lot of things. Over here, gift gilded blessings for clearing the story. Activation medium motionless. Automatically and continually cast the supported skill at the nearest enemy within 25 meters while standing still. Auto use supported skills. Deal 10% additional damage. Here we've got 2. We still have an empty skill slot, which I won't be taking care of. Well, at least not on stream tonight. Another point down here. We're close to getting access to the sort of capstone skill point. That's that, right? And over here we've got the quest. We've cleared chapter 3, which gives us 80. We're currently at 80 of 100 on this level of the season's past. So we're going to get 80 for this and 60 for that. Another 120 points. That should put us to level 4. It does. Reward. Torch emblem can be exchanged for amazing rewards in this pass shop. And tax vouchers. And we're done for the night. I think we're going to end here. 2 hours and 58 minutes. A little bit, like an hour longer than most of my streams. I want to thank all of you guys, every single one of you, for hanging out. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, playing maybe more of this. Don't know. We'll see. Anyway, again, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday night / Saturday morning goes great, and I hope your weekend kicks ass. I will expect complete report on my desk first thing Monday morning of the weekend's ass kickery by each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. Take care, and ciao for now.